Yo, what's up? It's your boy Anye Lee, and it's time for another Icon City commentary.
Yo, I'm something like a white bitch crossed with a hood rat, wrapped in a cute little black boy body. Yo, I hop on the beat and let them know how I'm about, cause I know bum bitches out there wanna die. Something like a white bitch crossed with a hood rat, wrapped in a cute little black boy body. Yo, I hop on the beat and let them know how I'm about, cause I know bum bitches out there wanna die. But how real is your fame if they don't throw shade? How real is your hustle if you don't get paid? I'm like shit, I was a time, even back in the struggle. That nigga be catching checks, but that nickel, he said I talk a lot of shit for a bundle of sticks. Told him to light a flame, see how big that flame get. From Philly to LA, they think I'm a pirate. Swear it's no problem wherever I slide to. See me on deck, know that it's just a fly through. Do not be upset if I don't reply to you. I was looking, just not trying to find you.
All right, so today I got on here to talk to you guys about how Monique is wanting you guys to boycott Netflix for not paying her enough money. But it turns out that hip-hop is feeling particularly homophobic today. And as a gay rapper, I thought that I should get into that. So first things first, it all starts with Offset. Offset has some song or where he like references how he doesn't get along with queers or he doesn't hang with queers. And of course, you know, in this PC culture that we live in, everybody wanted to go ahead and attack him on that. Okay, so that starts with Offset. Okay, now what I want to say is, particularly as a rapper, you know, not even as like a gay rapper, but as a rapper, it's like, okay, well, you know, rap is full of controversial, you know, material. That's kind of like the nature of the game, controversial lyrics. So, like, I just don't understand crucifying people in this, you know, type of way, because then we need to hunt down Eminem for everything that he's ever said about women. There's tons of Caribbean artists and artists that y'all listen to who have said worse things about homosexuals. Hell, I believe some of your favorite female rappers might even have some songs where they call people sissies or faggots and stuff like that before they really got on and realized, you know, what their fan base consisted of. But whatever. Anyway, so that was my attitude, and then, you know, definitely not to sound like Joe Budden or anything, but like all these niggas gay anyway. I mean, they may have girlfriends and they may not, like, you know, participate in homosexual behavior, but like when you look at like how these niggas is dressing and stuff, like they gay. We all gay. You know, we all Metro. You know, 2018, baby. I love it. But so that was like Offset's situation. Cardi B, Offset's from the Migos, in case you didn't know. It was only recently that I learned that Migos was a group and not one person. So if you are on the same boat as me, I feel like I need to tell you that. But so then the story moves on to Cardi B. And Cardi B, you know, she's taken up for her man. I get it, as she should. However, maybe, just maybe, like, you know, this is one of those arenas where somebody with a little bit more of a sophistication or media savvy would have been able to help him. To her point, Cardi tried as best as she could, but I just, before getting on here, I read a blog saying that you know, she threw the LGBT community under the bus or whatever, honey. So it seems like y'all ready to go ahead and give her the slap too. But y'all gonna be out there twerking to the music and buying the music anyway, whatever. But if you do want to listen to some affirming music, make sure you check out Funny Money Rock. It's a Spotify and Apple Music playlist that features 100% LGBT artists, hip hop and R&B, of course. So anyway, Cardi B is kind of like, you know, well, you know, queer doesn't mean that to Offset. You know, she didn't go the dictionary route, which is where I would have went, because, you know, technically like queer means like strange or something. Which kind of reminds me, I used to work with this guy, and, you know, he was like my first friend that was you know, with a transsexual woman, male to female, and, you know, and we were always talking stuff, and he'd be like, oh yeah, my girlfriend this, my girlfriend that. But then he'd also say, oh yeah, like, you know, we're both queer people. And I used to be like, okay, well, what the fuck are you talking about when you got a girlfriend? But apparently, you know, like so everybody's, you know, whatever. Queer is just different. Queer is strange, if you want to call it strange, weird, or different. You know, I mean, dictionary-wise, that's what it means. I mean, there's like a second definition that, you know, points out to how most of us have been using it in terms of identifying the gay population. But, you know, it's kind of like black. Like, we've been black, we've been African American, we've been Negroes, honey. And like, you know, the gays have been queers, honey. They've been friends of Dorothy. See, that's an old one. You gotta know an old white queen to understand that one. But we used to be friends of Dorothy. It used to be a whole bunch of shit. So I feel like, you know, give them both a break. You know, Kurt and so give them both a break. This, however, is where the shit get motherfucking cray cray. Okay, so I don't know how they get into it. This is mind you, this is just coming from a Google alert. I got my own shit going on. I got a whole album and everything, child. So I can't read every article in depth, but it seems as though, okay, so this is the one I was telling you about. Cardi B throws LGBT community under the bus in defending fiance's homophobic lyrics. That was from the Daily Beast. But then, child, I see this one down here. Ja Rule calls 50 Cent a power bottom. So apparently, you know, I don't know. Somebody was saying something about the Offset situation. Both of those men have said, I like, because I actually happened to really, at one point in time, be a real big Murder Inc. fan. I'm not going to say just a Ja Rule fan, but like Murder Inc., the Ja Rules and the Ashantis and all that stuff. So I know for a fact that him and 50 Cent have both said some, you know, homophobic things. But anyway, somehow they're part of this conversation. And Ja Rule claims that 50 Cent is a power bottom, that he quotes, this is Ja Rule, lets women and men play with his butthole, and labeled his fans tickle booty bandits. Well, I don't know about you, but you can tickle my booty. I mean, not that I got a man, but you know, I like my booty tickled, so you know, call me what you want. Just don't call me on my iPhone, all right? And then, let's see, what else? I guess that's it. You know, I'm gonna go back to my earlier point. You know, there's tons of opportunities for people to hear, you know, affirming LGBT music. You know, just go ahead and visit iconcity.net and check out the Funny Money Rock playlist. But besides that, I think when it comes to art, we really have to, you know, protect freedom of speech. You know, it's just as important as freedom of the press and all that other stuff. So, with all that being said, don't worry about what they saying. Love yourself. You do fine. Bye. Funny Money Rock.